Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cool of the Handball Sports Web, both YouTube channel and Facebook page. And today I'm going to be discussing Tai Lu meeting up with Rob Pelinka for a coaching position. I'll be talking about a Brazilian MMA fighter and swimsuit, enthusiast beating up an alleged, individual or alleged masturbator, that is. I'll be talking about the fact that John Gruden removed his rated scouts for lack of trust issues. I'll be getting to that. I'll also be talking about the fact that someone may have leaked a video of Robert Kraft engaging in these illegal sex acts in the organization Day Spa. So I'll be getting to that for sure. But that's all you need to know. That's all there is to it. But right now I'm gonna start things off with one of the storylines. The fact that UNC Hall of Fame women's coach for UNC, Sylvia Hatchell, has been released She has been released. That is, she steps away as UNC Hall of Fame women's coach, basketball coach. That is, she coached 33 seasons after racial remarks were being made. That is, and she made those racial remarks to her teammates, to her team, that is, for UNC women's basketball. Now, she was being investigated for this particular matter, that is, of racial remarks that are being made, and you can check that out, what she said, what she shouldn't have said, but obviously that's going below the line. Now, she's coached UNC Women Hall of Fame, UNC women's basketball for 33 seasons. She's won a women's Final Four title back in '94. That is, winningest coach ACC history. She has been released due to the fact that she has made some racial remarks to her teammates at UNC women's basketball. They just aren't having it, meaning that she stepped away for sure. So that's all there is to it for now. And hopefully they find a new coach. That's not going to make any sort of racial remarks, because Sylvia Hatchell, that is. Yeah, that's the coach, right? That's the UNC Women's Hall of Fame coach. She's the one that made the racial remarks toward her team, that is, and obviously UNC women's basketball, they just aren't having it. The team, the associates, the staff, they just aren't having it anymore. So that's all there is to it for now, that is. So it was the right decision. So hopefully UNC women's basketball is going to find a new coach that's not going to make any sort of racial remarks. So that's all there is to it for now. And hopefully Sylvia Hatchell learns a lesson by not making sort of racial remarks. She just went below the belt, what she did. So that's all there is to it right there. Now, another topic I also want to address, I'm not sure if you guys were aware of this, that former Cavs coach who has been released, Tai Lu, is going to be meeting up with Rob Pelinka for a coaching position, that is. So basically, no one knows for sure if Tai Lu is going to be the new coach for the Lakers, and it may be the case. I'll keep you guys live up to date on this. I'll keep you guys in tune, live up to date on this. And if Tai Lu happens to be the new coach for the Lakers, that is, I'm not sure that's going to fit with King LeBron, because you have to remember that Tai Lu was the former coach for the Cavs when King LeBron James was there. Now, King LeBron James, he won his third title with the Cavs. Tai Lu was there for sure. So I think the question you guys are looking for is, will Tai Lu be the next coach? Will Tai Lu reunite with King LeBron James, despite the fact that he could be the next coach for the Lakers? And some people are going to be skeptical about this, but obviously that may be the case. So who knows? Who knows if Tai Lu is going to be the next coach? I'm not sure about that. I mean, although it could happen, to the very least, but I just don't know if it's going to sit well with King LeBron James or Kyle Kuzma or all those other guys. So I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. So who knows? So that's all there is. So I'll keep you guys up to date, posted, and if Tai Lu is the coach, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Or if there's any other coach, I'll let you guys know for sure. So that's all you guys need to know for sure. Now, moving on to another topic I also want to address is the fact that a swimsuit enthusiast and Brazilian MMA fighter, Joyce Vieira, she stopped a bikini photo shoot, that is, when she spotted an alleged masturbator, an idiot who happens to be an alleged masturbator, who watched her nearby. Now Joyce Vieira, she beat him down. She beat him down good. Now Joyce Vieira, she filed a police report. Cops spoke with the idiot, that is. But innocently, he beat in the bushes. Now Joyce Vieira told the Brazilian news outlet that the idiot made noises and groaned and moaned, that is. She tells him to knock it off. The idiot says, "Why? You don't like?" And he says, "Come over here." But really, this idiot that sort of watched Joyce Vieira nearby, who happens to be a 27-year-old Brazilian MMA fighter, well, Joyce Vieira beat the bricks out of him. And look, never interrupt or watch or stalk or, or intend to masturbate or do any of the other stuff in the middle of a photo shoot. Please don't do it. Because they could be in MMA, unless they have MMA backgrounds. So please, folks, don't try this at home, school, or anywhere. Please don't. Because game over. Really, game over. So I think it's just safe to say that in this case, that idiot learned his lesson. Never mess or never watch in a photo shoot. Please don't do it. It's just ridiculous. Completely just ridiculous. So the idiot learned his lesson, and the cops may have arrested him for sure. So that's all you guys got to know right there. So Joyce Vieira, she's a Brazilian MMA fighter, by the way, and she filed police report. So that's all you guys need to know for sure about the idiot that watched her for sure. So that's all there is to it for now. Oh, there's to it, by the way. Now, next time I want to address that Chicago White Sox player, that is, baseball player, Tim Anderson, was suspended 1 game for foul language by, benches were being cleared, benches were cleared up, and, Tim Anderson called Brad Keller, weak, bleep, and bleep. So that's all there is to it. So hopefully Tim Anderson learns his lesson. Now he's some kind of foul language for sure. He's only suspended 1 game for foul language towards Brad Keller of the. So that's all you guys gonna know right there. Hopefully, so he learns his lesson right there. So for once, though. Next time I also want to address that an unknown individual was shopping around leaked footage of Robert Kraft engaging in illegal sex acts in the organization Day Spa. This was filed during the day of the file by the Palm Beach County Circuit Court attorneys for the individuals that were responsible, the 2 women that were allegedly responsible for the organization Day Spa, for the sex trafficking and prostitution probe, Li Wang and Hua Zhang. These are the 2 women that were accused of operating the human sex trafficking and prostitution probe. Operating and working at the organization Day Spa, doing illegal sex acts. Because they were the ones that were behind the sex trafficking prostitution probe, which led to 25 arrests, including Robert Kraft himself. But Robert Kraft wasn't arrested, by the way. Now, someone contacted the blast.com. Now, the video, they should, however, have video. The person that video of Robert Kraft with 2 women that are licensed massage therapists. Now, the police and prosecutors and the Jupiter police and prosecutors, they have access to footage, which a judge has blocked for sure. The attorneys, they argue releasing the footage would violate the rights to privacy and fair trials. So basically, Now, they're basically the footage, if they released, if that footage was close to being released, for sure, but a judge at the Florida District Court decided to block the footage, for sure. Now, there's going to be a hearing on this, which I said this past week, on the 29th of April, on the ruling of the footage footage of Robert Kraft doing these illegal sex acts, that is, and apparently it's not looking too good. So I think it's just safe to say. So basically, if they do release the footage during the ruling, that is, during the next hearing, that is, on the 29th, Robert Kraft could be released. Because, I mean, if that's only if they showed it, that is. But if Robert Kraft is convicted, that is, he could be facing a year in jail. He could have a 1K or 5K fine. He got to do 100 hours community service. And not only that, he'd also attend a sex trafficking and a program that focuses on sex trafficking and prostitution. There's going to be that focuses on the dangers of sex trafficking and prostitution. So, basically, that's all there is. That's all there is to it, though, for sure. And this may lead to Robert Kraft could be fined and suspended by the NFL, but Robert Kraft could also be facing a lifetime ban as Patriots owner for good. So that's all there is to it for now. Hopefully, for once, he just learns his lesson, for sure. And I don't think he's going to recover from this anytime soon. So hopefully, if the footage is out by, on the 29th, then game over. Game over. So that's all there's to it. I mean, it's under wraps it's blocked for now. So, I think it's safe to say that, if they decide to release the footage, it's game over for Robert Kraft. I'm sorry, but it's over for him. So who knows? Who knows? So that's all you need to know right there. Now, it's another topic I want to address is former baseball player Esteban Loaiza. He gets a 3-year prison sentence for this cocaine case. And after his prison sentence, he will be deported by ICE to Mexico. Now, Esteban Loaiza, he was arrested last year for removing 44 pounds of cocaine from a house located at the school, near a school. The cocaine stoked at 500K, that is. He was arrested for possession. He was charged for possession of more than 20 kilograms of cocaine, having the cocaine for sale and transporting it, for sure. So basically, it's so for him. And obviously, he's going to get what he deserves. So basically, this isn't going to sit too well. So you never know what's going to happen there. Hopefully, he just learns the lesson not to do any of this. So please, folks, no drugs, people. No drugs at all. So don't even think about trying this at all, because it won't sit with anyone else. I can tell you that right now. I just hope this individual learns his lesson, by the way, because these are the repercussions he's going to face. So who knows? What's going to happen there? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it right there for the Clue of the Highwell Sports Book, both the YouTube channel and Facebook page. And please be sure you always subscribe to the Clue of the Highwell Sports Book, both the YouTube channel and Facebook page, by any means necessary. Send me your comments, your tweets, your reactions, your responses of Sylvia Hatchell being released as UNC Hall of Fame women's basketball coach for the racial remarks she made. Let me know in the comment section your reaction, your response to it. Let me know what you think of Ty Lue meeting up with Rob Pelinka for a coaching position. Let me know about that. Let me know if you think if Ty Lue's going to be the next coach or not. Let me know in the comment section some of your responses to your tweets about it. And tell me what you think of Joyce Vieira, who's a Brazilian MMA fighter, beating up an idiot who happens to be an alleged individual who probably watched over her, for sure. Let me know your response during that photo shoot. Let me know about that, your responses, your tweets, your comments on that. Let me know what you think of Tim Anderson expended 1 game for foul language. Let me know about that as well. I'll respond and address to it. And also, by the way, let me know what you think of John Gruden, dismissing Raiders scouts for trust issues. Let me know about that ahead of the NFL draft. Let me know about that. Some of your comments, your tweets, your reactions, and your response to that. Was that a good move or a bad move? Let me know in the comment section. I will respond and address to that. And, I'll have more live updates, breaking news, trending topics, developing storylines, so that you need to know that are all things sports leading on the Khalil the Habitable Sports Support YouTube channel, Facebook page by 80 million. So there's a lot to it though, guys. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Bye bye.